I'm Martin and I'm the owner and the chef of Food Path. It's a street food business which I ran for a year. I make modern street food based on the local ingredients, local suppliers and local producers. Well, I've been a chef for the past 13 years, working in different restaurants, from the casual restaurants to the fine dining restaurants, outside catering, and opportunity of having something as a street food van was just thought of having fun and cook and meeting people instead of being stuck in the kitchen and wait for the reviews from the customers through the waiters. I just wanted to see people straight away what sort of experience they get. Well, I think it's very important to have experience in a training in this sector, because the last thing you want to have is just open a business and close it right away because you didn't know your market or you didn't know how hard it is. Some people say, like, oh, I love cooking, I would like to have a van like this and run a business like that. And I say, go, get yourself in the kitchen, get yourself in a professional way of chefing, and that will give you an overview of how to price stuff, how to minimize the wastage, and how to find the best source of the food you will be serving. I've chosen this type of food because I thought there's too many chip shop vans, chip shop trailers, which were serving just, you know, not a bad food, don't get me wrong, but there was so many of them that sometimes when you were going to different events, markets or festivals, you're just surrounded with the burgers only and a chip and gravy. So I decided to fill that gap and basically do the restaurant experience straight from the van. Right, so basically what I would advise the new young people who would like to open a business like that is just do your homework, guys. Have a look how many different trailers or vans are like that in the area. What sort of events would you like to cover? What sort of amount of money you have just in case if it's not going to go well for the first 6 months, because it will not go well. And it's just and basically what's the way you can do to have zero waste, so you will be making money instead of wasting money. The location I choose is basically Armagh area. I live in Portadown for the past 13 years now, and I think, and working as a chef in this area, I think it was the best way to choose the place where I have basically brought as a chef. I know my customers and I know their needs, so I thought this will be the best actually place to introduce something new. Well, the biggest thing I use for targeting my customers is the social medias, would be word of mouth as well. It takes a while in the first a few months people to let them convince to your food, because it's a different food, different type of food. But as more I post photos and the more I explain, the more they know it's a local sourced food. The more people I have back as a customers. Well, apart from the main spot, which is the Scott Street in Portadown, I target the events festival. I'm trying to do the festivals, a food festival, especially food festival, cider festivals, which is designed for the foodie people. I'm trying to avoid the places where you can just get a bargain and burgers for a couple of quid, because this is not what it's all about. It's just for the quality product. So this is what I try to target: the people who loves their food, who enjoy the local produce, who don't mind to spend an extra couple of pennies to support local businesses. Well, it wasn't easy to find a truck itself. You can get the aftermarket, so you can get the already done up and customized. But as a chef, I was very fussy of what I'm going to have in it, so I just bought. I had to go to England to actually get the Luton van, and it has been converted here in Randallstown for my specs, for my needs, for the food I will be serving. It wasn't easy. It takes 5 months to find a van, and then it took me about 3 months to wait till it would be actually finished, fully kitted up, and then it took me another month basically for all the permits, licenses, and all that. So give yourself a good ahead of at least 8 months if you want to start something up, and because you don't want to be disappointed. Well, I was trying to do the minimum of costage of running the business. So I'm a one-man band basically. I do cleaning, I do cooking, I do paperwork. So I'm a KP, I'm a chef, and I'm an owner. So basically, sometimes my friends or my girlfriend is helping me if I'm having a bigger events, but the experience what I have gained before is helping me to get everything covered just by myself for now. Hopefully I will change in the future, but at the minute it's just a one-man band.